morning, the world starts quietly. One soft light at a time, homes flicker awake, shops open. People take those first small steps into a brand new day. And in all of that ordinary movement, there's something kind of extraordinary. A moment worth noticing, a spark you feel before you even name it. Sometimes it's quiet, sometimes it's small, but kindness shows up right on time. And every morning we choose to show up with you so we can look for that spark together.
Good morning. I'm Matt Roof, the Uncommon Kindness Guy, and this is Kindness Rising. Let's rise together.
This absolutely is Kindness Rising, and we are here to rise together. This is the morning show where we attempt to become slightly better humans before the internet fully wakes up and starts arguing. And this week's theme is becoming. Becoming, and today's episode is the people who've helped us become, because here's something I've been thinking about as I'm getting ready to prepare for graduation. And over the next couple of days, my child's graduation from college. Nobody becomes alone. Nobody becomes alone. Every person you admire, every person you don't admire, every person that you see, every person on this camera, every person in the chat. Teachers, mentors, parents, coaches, co-workers, communities, even your adversaries, your enemies, your nemesis. Is that a word? Nemesis? Help me out there in the chat. Is nemesis a word? Nemesis? I don't know. But anyway, here we are. We are here. Absolutely. Yeah. Every person had someone who guided them, who shaped them, someone who believed in them. That's right. Yep. They encouraged them, they challenged them, and honestly, hey, Sully, I don't know either. I don't know anything anymore, buddy. Somebody somewhere believed in them, guided them, encouraged them, and challenged them. And honestly, sometimes one conversation. That's all it takes. One conversation changes the entire direction of somebody's life, which is part of why I'm increasingly convinced that conversation itself matters even more now. Not just content, conversation, which is different. And that is what's doing it. Hey, nemesis. Yes. Kathleen, love it. Kathleen the donkey, welcome in to, I was checking out some of your material too, Kathleen. If you guys are interested in a great story and a person who's just genuinely, authentically themselves, Kathleen Byram, Kathleen the Don, Dawnkey, Donkey. Kathleen the Donkey on LinkedIn, coming in, dropping in with the nemesis. I don't know what a nemesis is. What's the plural of nemesis? I don't know. Good morning, Jess. Welcome in from Kentucky. I'm glad you're here. We're continuing our conversation. Do you know the plural of nemesis? I don't either. All right. And we, of course, are going to continue. We did it yesterday. We're going to drop it in today. I know that Kathleen and Jess and Sully, Roseanne, you've all been wondering, who is he going to pull up today? Who is he going to try to get us to guess? We're in the who in the world is this? Brand new mystery birthday person. And here is your first hint. Your first hint. Can you see it? Can I see it? I can't see it. I can see it. All right, here is your hint. This person became world famous before they were even old enough to drive. And you probably wouldn't want to get in the car with them anyway. Oh, secondary sub hint. All right, there it is. Became famous before they were old enough to drive. All right. Let's continue the show, and I'll have another hint coming along for the special birthday. As I picked my ear. That was a weird thing to do. my special little birthday message. By birthday, I haven't gotten used to this segment yet. Who in the world is this? Who in the world is this? A mystery birthday person. That's the word I'm using. Mystery birthday person. Absolutely. But here's the thing. Let's get some music going this morning. I'm just so happy that you guys are here. Welcome into the channel if you've never been here before. Don't forget to subscribe to the channel. Come on in and say hello. 7:30 a.m. weekdays. Like and subscribe over on LinkedIn if you're over there with Kathleen. Subscribe over here on YouTube. We get up every weekday morning, 7:30 a.m. Eastern, to get us up before the internet wakes up and starts arguing. We just have a little fun. We have our games. Who in the world is this? The first clue, they became famous before you were old enough to drive. Kathleen dropped in with Ron Howard. Love the guess. Not right. But keep thinking. All right. There's lots of kids back there. I kept it interesting, right? So we're talking about someone who became famous. They became famous before they were old enough to drive. All right, let's keep going. We're going to keep talking about growth, of course. Growth. We usually tell the story like it was like an individual achievement. Oh, that person succeeded so much. They built something. They became extraordinary. When you, of course, you know that there are other people's fingerprints all over it. Teachers, mentors, encouragement, communities, late night conversations, people who opened doors, and people who gave somebody a chance. And I think that's one of the most underrated forms of kindness, helping somebody see the possibility in themselves before they see it fully on their own. I look back on my own life and I know teachers, mentors, co-workers, friends, other creators, people I don't know, but people I do, communities, and even my nemesis. My enemies. No, not enemies. I don't have any enemies. But I do have people who created conflict and challenges for me in my life, and who taught me a lesson about myself or whatever it may be. People and other people who nudge me towards actually becoming, sometimes intentionally, sometimes accidentally. And one thing I realized, definitely, gotta stop touching my face. Yeah. Anyway, one thing I realized doing the live show is that conversation. It's all about conversation. The right conversation can unlock confidence, clarify your ideas, create momentum, and reveal your blind spots. And that's super powerful. All right. Enough of that. Not ready for a second clue yet, but we're thinking about someone who was famous before they could drive, just as onto an athlete or a performer. Okay, let's keep going. All right, let's do the spotlight. I missed the drop yesterday, but I'm not going to miss it today. Today's kindness spotlight goes to an organization that really supports something that we believe here at Kindness Rising, and that I believe personally. The greatest way to change a life is to expand somebody's access to learning and imagination. And that's what this organization, First Book, does. First Book helps provide books, educational resources, and learning materials to kids and communities that otherwise might not have access to them. And honestly, books do more than teach information, right? They help you to imagine possibilities, different lives, different perspectives, different futures. Absolutely. You see all the initiatives that they have: book research, book clubs, networks, summer reading programs, connected to the little libraries all throughout people's communities, helping people and educators to navigate. Envision a world where every child has access to a quality education. That's a pretty big mission. Absolutely. And that's because sometimes becoming starts the first moment someone realizes that there's a bigger world out there, and that's what books can do. Sometimes one book can change everything. That absolutely is First Book. Pretty cool organization. Check them out. Thanks for joining me here, and thanks for listening to this day's Wednesday's Kindness Spotlight. For sure. For sure, folks. Appreciate you all out there in Linky land and in YouTube world. Absolutely. And why don't we go ahead and drop down with our second of 3 clues about our who in the world is this? You remember our first clue? Whoops. Our first clue was became famous before they were old enough to drive. Here is clue number 2. This artist invented a new musical key. This artist invented a new musical key. So you were right there, Jess, on performer. Performer. What was that song? I don't remember. Something from the 90s. Anyway. Famous early, and they invented a new musical key. Anybody have a clue as to who I am speaking about? Let's see what I'm trying to get my windows right here. All right. Oh, my favorite. Oh, Jess, we're going books. We're going books. It's interesting because the other day I was staring at my bookshelf. Doogie Howser. Nope, not him, Sully. I like to boom boom down. That's right, Jess. Transformer, perform. I don't remember. Good Lord. All right, you're driving me nuts today, Jess. I love it. What's your favorite book? So I was trying to list my top 5 all time. Thinking about it, I will tell you it's some combination of A Prayer for Owen Meany by John Irving, A Confederacy of Dunces, Rule of the Bone, Tao of Pooh, that's a good one. Yeah. Pillars of the Earth ranks right up there, and To Kill a Mockingbird. I think those are my top 5. Prayer for Owen Meany, Rule of the Bone, Confederacy of Dunces, Pillars of the Earth, and To Kill a Mockingbird. I'll go with those 5. I'll hold on to them. All books I've read multiple times. Love books like Tao of Pooh. I've read that. I've looked at it. Absolutely love stuff like that. Kathleen Byram is befuddled. Are you befuddled by the who's who? By the who's who in the world? Famous before they were old enough to drive. Invented a new musical key. East of Eden. John Steinbeck. Yes. Hello. Yeah. Interview with the Vampire. I enjoyed the Anne Rice. I enjoyed the Vampire series. I did. I got into Anne Rice. She lost me with the other stuff. The witches, not the witches, the mummies. I think it was something. I don't know. Mean Jeans. Elizabeth Taylor, not Elizabeth Taylor. Mom, a musical key. Became famous before they were old enough to drive, and a musical key. She rode a horse. Okay. I don't know Elizabeth Taylor rode a horse all the live long day. All right. Kathleen Byram. Yes. Mean Jeans. All right. And we can't forget our other favorite book, right? Kathleen the Donkey. Right. Okay. Remind me again what the name of your book is, Kathleen, so that people can see it, read it, learn about it, learn about your story, your struggles and triumphs related to mental illness and other things that you have put out there for the world. I appreciate that kind of openness and honesty that you carry with you, Kathleen, for sure. For sure. I see you out there. Absolutely. All right. Wait, that happened today? Do we have a wait that happened today? All right, we'll go with this one. I don't know. I haven't figured out my musical element. Wait, that happened today. It's time for wait, that happened today. May 13th. May 13th, 1886. 1886. Wow, that's some time ago. Where are we at now? 100 and every time I do this, I have to do the math. You guys figure it out. It's 2026. In 1886, Coca-Cola. Coca-Cola began being sold for the first time in public, which is wild. Wild. One of the most recognizable brands in human history. This tiny little slip experiment in May of 1886. Wow. You never know what something will become. Big things often begin very small. One idea, one experiment, and one conversation. Think about it. No one was thinking, this syrupy, sticky sweetener with cocaine in it. It's eventually going to become one of the most globally recognized brands on earth. That's the thing. That's the thing about becoming. You really know which small moments are going to matter later. And the amount of sugar humanity collectively decided was acceptable remains deeply concerning to me. But anyway, that's the Coca-Cola. Coca-Cola. Wait, that happened. Conversations with Dawn Key, A Bipolar Journey. It's a book of love. It is a book of love, Kathleen, and I appreciate that. That's what matters. Oh, Jess, you want an extra hint? You want an extra hint? I already gave an extra hint. You might not have been here when I gave the extra hint. I'll give it again. Became famous before they were old enough to drive, and you probably wouldn't want to get in the car with them anyway. Invented a new musical tool. 20th century. We'll go 20. I'll give you late 20th century. Late 20th century. Does that help? Late 20th century. Mid 20th century. Whatever you want to call it. Definitely a contemporary person you know of who is still alive. There's another hint. I'm giving you guys too many cheater hints. Still alive. Maybe before they knew how to drive. You wouldn't want to drive with them anyway. I'm giving you so many hints. This artist invented a new musical. Alright. We're dancing. Our kindness spark is happening. Yes. I already did the kindness spark. Coca-Cola. We talked about this. All right. Oh, we got to rock the rewind. All right. How's everybody doing out there? Are we doing all right today? We having a good day? I'm having fun. I like this little interactive bit with the who's who. Maybe we'll come up with more. Absolutely. So I just appreciate that you guys are out there every day and you keep coming back and you join us and you check out the other shows on the Mornings in the Lab network. Today, of course, is Wednesday, our favorite day at Mornings in the Lab because it is just so busy. We've got me right now, Keith, John, and friends at 8:30. You're going to be rocking in with Cheryl Raphael Whitaker, and then at 10 o'clock. Mom, there's one more clue to go. At 10 o'clock, what the truck? What the truck? And guess what? We also have another program coming real soon as we build off of the What the Truck. This one focused on leaders, founders, men who are looking to, particularly men, focused on men, called House of Bricks. House of Bricks, Adam House at House of Bricks is coming. Along with What the Truck, lots of experiences. Just keep an eye out. Kathleen, I appreciate you so much. I am trying to figure out, I haven't figured it out yet. If you know a way, let me know. For LinkedIn to be able to see the YouTube comments. I try to add them up here when there's something that's significant said. I'll drop your book right here, Conversations with Don Key, A Bipolar Journey, Kathleen. No problem. I'm going to figure it out. We're going to figure that little challenge out. There's got to be a way for you guys to be able to see the full chat. I can see it all right here in StreamYard. But I got to be honest with you, Kathleen, and I appreciate what you're saying. I haven't had that much action where people are watching on LinkedIn, but they're not getting involved in the chat. So this is the first time in a while I've had somebody ask me. I got to be honest with you. I will get back to it. I'll get back to it, I promise. How do we get people to be able to see both the LinkedIn and the YouTube chat? There's got to be a way. I was looking at it for a while and I forgot. So thank you, Kathleen, for keeping me honest, because I want the experience to be great for everybody. And I want you to meet the people in cross-platform, and it shouldn't matter. That's the whole point. Absolutely. All right. Time is flying. Let's get going here. Let's see. I'm going to drop in the link. Not our typical song for a Be Kind Rewind, but we always like to talk about stuff that those of us who grew up in Gen X were exposed to, that formed us, that shaped our lives. Something to remember, to remind us that we all come from somewhere. And because we're talking about people who helped us become, we need to talk about the adults who made curiosity feel exciting when we were kids. And for a whole generation of people, including myself, I'll make sure, Kathleen, I'm sorry, I'm going to stop for a second. Kathleen, I appreciate you, and I will make sure that if someone says something to you, asks you something specifically, that we get it to you. But absolutely, I just appreciate 2 days in a row, Kathleen, come out here, and I want to make the experience good for you too. All right, cool. All right, we're back to what I was talking about, which is the whole generation that learned about curiosity. And there was a guy who showed up on our television and helped us to do that. LeVar Burton was Reading Rainbow. Reading Rainbow. Do you guys remember Reading Rainbow? It wasn't loud. It wasn't cynical. It certainly wasn't rage-based. It was just funny, cool. Stuff that mattered. Curiosity mattered. Honestly, the message is incredibly well, especially now because I think people are exhausted of algorithm-driven outrage, constant performance. The curiosity and always will be human. And empathy. Reading Rainbow shaped how a lot of people learned empathy. Books let people experience other. Butterfly in the sky. Yes, just sing it out. Love it. Jess is singing the theme. If anybody else is singing Reading Rainbow, Butterfly in the Sky. Reading Rainbow shaped how we learn. Absolutely. It's a book. Yeah. Other people's perspectives, others' lives, others' emotions, those are the things that matter. And also, but you don't have to take my word for it. That still activates something in my brain. I hope it does in yours too. Butterfly in the sky. You don't have to take my word for it. These are the clues. All right. That's it. Reading Rainbow was our Be Kind Rewind for today. Are you ready for the last? I know you guys were waiting, dying for it. Here it is. If you don't get it from this, I'll be very sad from my community. I know Jess is going to get it from this one for sure. Kathleen, I sense you will. Mike, I think you guys are all in on it. Here we go. First clue, remember, was became famous before they were old enough to drive, and you probably wouldn't want to drive with them anyway. The artist invented a new musical key. It's a musician. We learned they're from the 20th century, and here it is. One of his biggest hits warns you very clearly about superstition. Famous driver you wouldn't want to drive with, famous person, a new key, and they don't want you to be suspicious. There it is, Jess. Today is the birthday of Stevie Wonder, born this very day, May 13th. I'm going to get out my facts about Stevie Wonder. 1950, Stevie Wonder's 76th birthday. His career certainly is proof that creativity, curiosity, experimentation, and emotional honesty. That's the key I was talking about. Songs in the key of life. That was the subtle hint. Emotional honesty can change culture. Stevie Wonder, you got it, Kathleen. Stevie Wonder, very superstitious. Stevie, superstitious. We got it. Just nailed it. LeVar Burton is so lovable. Is he still alive? I don't even know. But I mean, of course, Reading Rainbow and then his Star Trek. And wasn't he Kunta Kinte in the original Roots? It's quite an actor range. Anyway, God bless us all. God bless Stevie Wonder. May 13th, 1950, 76 years old. His music brings people together, makes people think and feel, and decades later, that still connects. Absolutely. Very superstitious writings on the wall. Absolutely. Stevie Wonder was? Or LeVar Burton was? Help me, Mike Sullivan. In Muscle Beach Party with Frankie Avalon and Annette and Dick Dale, I got you. Who was? Stevie Wonder or LeVar Burton? Now you got me confused. Anyway, this has been fun. I enjoy. Oh, Stevie Wonder was in that movie with Muscle Beach Party with Frankie Avalon, Annette Funicello, right, and Dick Dale. I got it. The beach blanket bingo party stuff. Stevie played live in that film. All right. I'd have to check it out. I'll have to check it out. I don't know the film, but I will definitely look for Muscle Beach Party where Stevie plays live. He must have been a baby. He must have been a kid. Not a baby, but absolutely. I mean, he was probably a teenager, right? Stevie Wonder. Awesome. One of my favorite Stevie moments, and we don't get political on this show, but if you didn't see Stevie Wonder play at Obama's, I don't know if it was his rally. I can't remember. Was it a rally or at his inauguration? LeVar is alive, you assume, Kathleen. So do I. We'll have to look that up. I would assume. I mean, he would be of an age, unless I think we would have heard it if he had passed. Absolutely. Cool. All right. Well, that was fun. I hope you guys enjoyed it. I plan to continue it. I think it does keep it lively, just like LeVar Burton is lively still, I hope. Anyway, thanks for joining, as always, here on Mornings in the Lab. Don't forget, if you want to be part of Mornings in the Lab Network, if you want your own show, if you want to learn more about how we can help you to make sure that your authority, your expertise, your hard-earned knowledge and abilities are known in the world, we have come up with a way to do that for you through our guest engine to help you be discoverable by AI, to help you to build a platform on which you can build your personal brand. So if you're interested in that, let me know. And as we wind down, don't forget to get over to Mornings in the Lab with Keith, John, and Friend here on a Wednesday. I talked about it. It's our Hot Wednesdays at Mornings in the Lab Network. Keith, John, and Friends at 8:30. Cheryl Raphael Whitaker, 10 o'clock. What the truck? All right. Thanks, Kathleen. I enjoy you too. I am glad you are here with us for sure. Keep coming back if you're around, because I will be here 7:30 a.m. Eastern every weekday morning. And here's the thing, we're going to wrap it up, because maybe becoming isn't just about what we accomplished. Maybe it's also about who helped us, who guided us, who listened, who believed in us, and who walked beside us. And maybe one of the greatest forms of kindness is helping somebody else become more fully themselves. So come on back. Jess, I appreciate you. Kathleen, Sully, Roseanne, Keith, and the whole crew. We'll be back tomorrow, 7:30 a.m. Eastern. And until then, stay uncommon and stay kind.